The third section, Simpatico, is a summary of what artists feel with regard to their work of art, their theme, and how also they want that translated for the viewer to encounter and feel something similar. It's an unusual word, it's of Latin origin. It simply means something where someone has a deep relationship with something else or someone else. The works of art in this section typifies that deep connection between the artist and the subject, and the artist's wish for the viewer to connect also to the subject. Memphis Nagel's work, titled Lost, investigates addictions to technology, to substances, and also to bad relationships. Originally a 7-part series, we've chosen 4 for the exhibition, which captures someone going through the battle with an addiction. From the beginning, squaring off against this foe, to the end where they're almost crumpled and defeated by the addiction. Black and white swirling psychedelic lines or patterning cover the body, and also the background as well. To the person seems to be lost or being covered up or subsumed by the addiction is what Memphis's idea of her rendering of Lost is about. Matt McLean's work, titled Anamnesis, is a beautiful rendering of his grandfather Norman, who lives with Alzheimer's disease. Matt, with conversations with his grandfather, came to the realisation that in any given conversation there was a whole range of emotions coming through his facial expressions as he struggled to remember various aspects of his life. Matt uses painstakingly simple mark making to produce the image of Norman at the end. 3 faces on the one head capture what Norman's about.
All I used to make the artwork was just paper and some pencils. It took about, I think, 15 or 20 hours of just drawing straight lines. Trying to capture a mental health condition is pretty much impossible, so I just did it from my perspective, which is 3 faces on the one head to show 3 emotions in one person.
In a large-scale portrait of Shylock, the key antagonist in Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice, Lizzie Hall captures the absolute pain of this person. And in the title, If You Prick Us, Do We Not Bleed, Shylock is crying for humanity against extraordinary prejudice being experienced in Venice during his time. So Top Arts 2020, under the auspices of the VCAA, the Victorian Curriculum and Assessment Authority, gives us a real insight into what students have been thinking and feeling and producing in their classrooms in 2019. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through Top Arts 2020, and we encourage you to look further on the Top Arts Hub, where there's a range of resources for you to explore further what students have done and the process they've gone through to produce their final works of art.